How you doing, guys? I'm getting ready to do another video here talking about range first aid. It's one of the topics we had on a forum that I frequent, and some people were wondering about the equipment you carry or what thinking, oh my God, we make this list of equipment, but really you can see from these different things to the absolute basic here in a Ziploc bag. It's really not a lot you need just for a basic blowout kit or IFAK or something. Those of us that go shooting to the range or any other shooting sports, we have something that can obviously, by accident cause an accidental discharge or something may happen. You may have an injury, you have a gunshot wound you have to treat. If you have that, you should have the training, some basic first aid training and some basic first aid equipment on hand to handle any emergencies. So in addition to this stuff, I actually keep just a small Ziploc bag that has some, pain meds, some Aleve or ibuprofen, some Band-Aids and some Neosporin. That is just in a small Ziploc bag, even much smaller than this, and that just goes in a side pouch. Typically that's what you're going to wind up needing more so than anything else. But if you carry firearms or you use firearms, you should have some first aid equipment on hand to treat the wounds. So I have three things here. I have this is a Blue Force Gear Trauma Kit Now pouch. This is just the insert, and there's just a simple pouch this goes in. It's kind of like a saw, about the size of a saw magazine pouch. This came in ACU because I got it on sale for clearance, and then I just took the Krylon to it, so fixed the ACU problem there. This here is an ATS medical insert tray. This was the first thing that I had, and it's a lot. It wasn't as compact as I was hoping for what I wanted to carry. If I parse this down, this will fit in it. Without the tourniquet on it, it will fit in a triple AR-15 magazine pouch. So I wasn't as happy with this. Much more happy with the Trauma Kit Now. And then lastly, just a Ziploc bag full of the basics, and just kind of compare them. This obviously, in the Trauma Kit Now, I can fit more equipment than the others. I like the way it's organized. It's very nice. The nice thing about these two as opposed to the Ziploc bag is you open the Ziploc bag, then you got to dig through that for everything, pulling one item at a time, or just tear the Ziploc bag open and then you have everything kind of falling over yourself. With these here, they have elastic retention straps to hold the items in place. On top here, I have some shot cord and a cord lock, and this works very well. You can Google on how to do this to put your tourniquet together with that. I just have a cat tourniquet here. I also have a cat tourniquet on this, and it goes on. You can pull that out with as much force as you need. You could wind up pulling this cord through, and it'll definitely come out without any problems if you're struggling trying to get it out just under the elasticity of the cord. You see I spray painted the tab here red, so the universal first aid sign. As you open this, you see how well everything's laid out. So, I have the typical, a couple pairs of nitrile gloves. I have, as an extra bandage because it fit in here in an old school style battle dressing, I have the Israeli T3 bandage, which I really like. I'm glad I picked these up. I did another video showing the extra features this has, so that's real nice. I have the requisite duct tape. You can see I just put a little tab on here so I can make sure I grab it out easy enough. Some H&H gauze. I have here a SWAT T tourniquet. As a tourniquet itself, it's not great. The cat is much superior, but gives me a second option to have. These work better as pressure dressings, but if need be, I do have something. I have two of the Quick Clot Sport sponges. These are great. They're relatively inexpensive compared to some of the other Quick Clot products. It's not combat gauze or anything like that, but you can get a 4-pack of these for like $25, I think is what I paid for them. And it'll do the job for what we need. Tucked back in here is some lube and a nasal trumpet or nasal pharyngeal airway. I do have a needle decompression dart in both here and in here. I only have the two. I'm going to get myself another one for this too. I am a nationally registered paramedic, so I do have the training how to use these. I was a combat lifesaver when I was in the Army. It's something that I have on hand. I would not normally recommend people get these unless they have the training. It's an invasive procedure to do, so just keep that in mind if you're thinking about this. What I really like about this Trauma Kit Now pouch is this slot pocket back here. It's perfect for I have a water burn gel dressing and a hyphen twin tack chest seal. And great thing about it is it's not a flat spot. These fit right in here and it makes it very handy. By far, this is my favorite IFAK pouch. The way it's organized and all fits together, so just something to keep in mind. You see I have a cat on here in the same fashion with the shock cord and a cord lock. This is the first medical insert I had. I like it, it's okay. It's kind of you have to really stack things in here to make everything fit. So in this, I have some duct tape on a little breakaway shock cord here. Some H&H Prime gauze, gloves. Underneath here I have a NAR ETD flat pack. The T3 bandage doesn't fit as well in this, so but I still do have this. Again, I have a nasal trumpet, and I have 2 burn dressings in here just because they fit. It was the only other thing I could fit. The quick clot sponge, the same hyphen chest seal, and then here's the lubricant for the nasopharyngeal airway. Lastly, just the plain old Ziploc bag. This fits inside an 1110 gear pouch, which is just a small little rectangular pouch, simple Velcro top. The downside to the Ziploc bag is that when you open this, kind of everything's going to dump out as you're just trying to grab stuff out of here. So you have to weigh where you plan on using this, how you do this. This is easy at a bare minimum. I mean, if you go shooting and around firearms, this setup like right here, you don't need the fancy pouch. The fancy pouch is nice for organization, but this will really cut it right here. This will do what you need. So in here, of course, nitrile gloves, nasopharyngeal airway with the lubrication for it. Quick clot sponge, T3 bandage, burn gel dressing. This is the compact version of the hyphen chest seal, kind of an update to the other. Needle decompression dart, and of course some duct tape. So that's it. For range first aid, you can see at a bare minimum here, I mean, this is plenty for the majority of what we need to get things started while EMS is en route to us at a range, or so we can get some to the hospital. We're not going to be treating, multi-traumas like in combat or anything like that, but for a simple gunshot wound that you might encounter with an accidental discharge at the range, this is going to really get you started. So thanks for watching, guys.